The rain began at exactly 2:13 a.m. Not ordinary rain. There was no wind, no thunder, no movement in the trees surrounding the farmhouse. The rain fell in perfectly straight silver lines against the windows, making a soft ticking sound like fingernails tapping slowly against glass. Elias woke because the house had become silent. Too silent. No pipes groaning, no creaking floorboards, no distant wind moving through the walls. Beside him, Mara lay facing the wall. Then she whispered, "Don't look at the hallway." Her voice sounded wrong, dry, almost breathless. Elias sat up slowly. "What?" No response. The digital clock beside the bed glowed red. 2:13. Then the numbers vanished. Not flickered. Vanished. The screen became completely black. Mara spoke again. "It's standing there." A cold pressure spread through Elias's chest. He looked toward the bedroom door. The hallway beyond was dark, but something about the darkness felt unnatural. Too deep. Like the corridor stretched farther than it should. "Mara, she's been watching us for an hour." "She?" Mara finally turned toward him. Tears covered her face. "I thought it was you standing there at first." A floorboard creaked outside the room, slowly, deliberately. Then another. Something was walking toward the bedroom. Elias stood immediately. The moment his feet touched the floor, the footsteps stopped. Complete silence filled the farmhouse again. Then came the voice, soft, gentle. His mother's voice. "Elias?" His blood turned cold instantly. His mother had died 5 years earlier. The voice came again from directly outside the bedroom door. "Please let me in." Mara grabbed Elias's arm hard enough to hurt. "That's not her." The door handle moved slightly, very slowly, as though something outside was trying not to make noise. Then came scratching, not fingernails, something wet dragging softly down the wood. "I'm cold," the voice whispered. Elias backed away. Every instinct screamed at him not to open the door. Then the thing outside laughed, not loudly, not violently, worse, like something trying to imitate human laughter without understanding joy. The bedside lamp flickered once, twice. Darkness swallowed the room, complete darkness. Then Elias heard breathing, a third breathing sound. Not his, not Mara's. Something standing inside the bedroom, close enough that he could hear saliva moving in its throat. Mara whispered into the darkness. It came in. A smell spread through the room, wet earth, mold, rotting fabric. Then came the sound of bones cracking softly in the corner beside the wardrobe. Something tall unfolding itself slowly from the darkness. Elias couldn't move. The breathing came closer, closer. Then his mother's voice whispered inches from his face. "You left me alone." Elias lunged blindly toward the bedside lamp. The light exploded on. The room was empty. Nothing stood there. But the bedroom door now hung wide open. The hallway beyond looked wrong somehow. Longer, darker. At the far end of the corridor stood a woman, tall, thin, her face hidden beneath wet black hair. She did not move, did not blink. Water dripped slowly from her body onto the floorboards. Mara began crying silently beside him. The woman tilted her head slightly, then smiled. Too wide, far wider than any human mouth could stretch. And in a voice that sounded like several people speaking together, she whispered, "Don't look away." The lights went out again.